So Owen talks about like how to break out of the DER state, and I'm like trying to get out of it right now because I feel just like I think making videos of ourselves is the best way to do it so that we don't get I think it helps get us out of it and then we can watch it after and judge our naturally the voice in our head will judge us um, out of like by natural phenomenon. And sometimes like I just struggle a little bit, like, of, feeling better about, who I am sometimes. Sometimes, like, I just like to play these characters because they're a lot funner than actually living, from this moment to that moment, and so, I mean, in the end, it's like, to be fair, like, I just, enjoy, what is it, just being in, a more, subjective, like, collaborative. I just use that because, like, a guy just used that in a video, state, and I want to, continue to better, like, who I am. And at the end of the day, like, the more you continue to, like, rise up and, like, for instance, like, like, I've been talking to a, I was just communicating with a girl earlier today, or just better girls that are, like, more comfortable with their behavior, whether these girls are, like, 10 out of 10s. I don't know. It's like Owen, you, Julian, the mentors that I have, like, talk about that stuff. It's like I don't think there's anything such as a 10 out of 10, but we have value systems that where we value people, based off of what we think, who they are, or what they offer to us. And it's like I noticed since, like, I've been um struggling a little bit with, like, talking to a girl who is way just a little bit, like, more retractive, like a little bit outside your league, a little bit, and to the point where, like, it's still, like, a little bit unfamiliar versus a girl that you've already been with, that you've done it with, before, is just like, oh yeah, and it's like, why do we do that? Why do we, like, go to these things that we know that we can have, sometimes, like, and it's like, I think it's just like because we haven't, sexually went to that place with that type of girl that we pros, is like maybe a little bit tired about. I don't even, like, not even sure, because honestly, it's like, when you raise your value systems up and you have your energy 10 out of 11, it's like these girls don't hold that much of a value over you. Like, you don't even feel it because, number one, because you've created your energy at a 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 11. And, I've been approaching people for, like, probably, like, the last month. And so, since I've been approaching, women who are, I don't know, I don't think they're really that much, honestly, out of my league, honestly, but, like, especially girls that are short, I just kind of look at them like they're just kind of small and not as attractive, um, as their height. Their height just makes them, like, kind of like a little person. That's just how I value it. Um, Maybe I come off as a little bit of an asshole saying that, But that's how, like, I value them. I don't value, because why? Because I've had that, based on an experience before where, I've had women that are, the same height, a girl who I was in high school with back in the day, Whitney Croc, and she's the same type of body, maybe not as great as a face, but it's like, had sort of that girl before, so, it doesn't feel out of your league, and it's like, but it's like, I still, sure, like, when can I get the score? Like, when am I gonna get that fucking score? Like, of getting in the bed and fucking the girl, And these are videos feel a little weird because I'm watching them myself. So, but I just feel like need to continue to make these so that I can just wake up. That voice in my head can judge these videos when he, Mr. Consciousness, sees this again. So, alright.